We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
What? What's so funny? Because you're drunk and you don't want to be loud?
No, I'm sleeping with my 2 cousins.
You have 2 cousins?
Yeah. It's a family affair right now. Can you hear her?
I can hear.
Are you there?
I'm here. I'm just waiting on you to get situated. I don't know what you want to do. You definitely don't want to record for my show, do you?
Yeah, that's what I called you.
How can you with 3 cackling hyenas in the room?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can go somewhere quiet.
You don't have to, but I don't know.
But what?
Who's what? They need to be on the show too then, yeah?
Well, I'm on my earbuds, but I can put them on.
Oh, that's all right. I was just going to riff a little bit with you. I didn't have anything earth-shattering, but we are rolling, so however it goes is however it goes. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm down with that.
You, of course, are the always beautiful. What are we referring to you as?
What? You cut out.
What are we referring to you as? Susie Q, Susanna, Susan?
I am not a Susan.
Suzanne?
I am not a Suzanne.
Sue?
It's Susanna.
Oh, that's new.
Well, that's my middle name.
Susanna Juan Ringo?
No.
What's going on with you tonight? You're a little silly brained, right?
No.
No? You hitting the sauce a little bit?
A little bit, but not like crazy.
No. You know, this is a very bad debut for you on this show here.
I'm not out of my mind.
Well, that's to be debated. But I got to ask you, I mean, I don't know. I had the recorder on, so why would you call up with 2 randoms in the room?
They weren't randoms, they're my cousins.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. All right. I'll be back, you 2. Bye. Go to bed. Shh, I'm opening the door.
I want to know who Teresa is in the home.
Okay.
What?
I'm walking down the hall.
You're not going to whisper the whole time, are you?
No.
I'm trying to capture radio nuggets of goldness here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now's your opportunity.
What's going on there? Why is your mom asleep or something?
Okay.
Is your mom asleep or what?
Everybody's asleep. I'm in the garage, and it's freezing.
You can't do this show in the freezing garage. Come on.
Sweetheart, I have family over.
You can't do the show in the freezing garage. You're going to be frozen.
I'm okay.
I mean, I appreciate the dedication. I mean, it's whatever, but it's just it's one of those things where you come to work and you don't have your uniform and they're like, "Look, I'm glad you came and all, but you need to go home and reconvene, honey, and come back." You know? So did you really want to do this right now in your garage there? You're kidding, right?
If you want me to.
I want you to do the show, but I don't want you to be frozen. I kind of need you for the next time, and you'll be dead and frozen.
No, I won't be that frozen. I'll thaw out by that time.
Well, you're in California, so how cold is it there tonight?
It is 38 degrees tonight, according to the Weather Channel app on my phone.
That's amazing to me. So if you touch the screen on your phone at any time, is there like an icon that constantly says the temperature and all that?
Yes, there is.
Does your phone ever freeze up like a computer?
It did once, but it's brand new, so.
So, let me ask you, what's that? What kind of money is that running you?
Well, I just paid for tax on it, so it was about like $55 on a $700 or so phone.
You're saying you only paid the taxes for it?
Yes.
And why did you only pay taxes for it?
Because a program with my cell phone company.
So as long as you're a customer or whatever, they cover the cost of the phone, you just pay the service, right?
I wish. No, I just, up front, I pay for the tax, and then monthly I will pay off the phone.
Well, that's interesting. So you're actually financing the phone with the service provider.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like buying a new car and you finance the car, but you buy the car from the gas station and you finance it and get your gas there at the same time, yeah?
Yeah, you could look at it like that.
Well, that's exactly how I look at it, girl.
All right, then.
Are you sure you want to do the show? You're freezing. I don't want you to be frozen, but we can get into it. We got a little riffing to do if you want to go there.
No, I'm not frozen. It's cold, but I'm not frozen.
Well, I've been recording. Is that cool?
Yeah, I know you've been recording.
You never know when I'm going to hit that button, Gear.
I just assume that you always are.
Yeah, that's why I think you're perfect for this show, because let me tell you what I did here tonight, okay?
What did you do?
I recorded January 1st. I recorded January 2nd. You and I are now recording January 3rd. And the first two episodes were absolutely atrocious.
What do you mean?
Because it was just me, and I called my buddy, and he gave his... he told me what he was up to for New Year's, But I was trying to get through a couple things I had, but there was no back and forth, and I just kind of like, when I'm talking to just the mic and not to another person, I try to get all my thoughts out kind of quickly because I know the audience is falling asleep kind of thing.
You gotta savor it.
Savor it, okay. Right.
Right?
Right. Yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you doing tomorrow? Sleeping in, right?
I am going... What?
Sleeping in, at least?
I'm gonna try to. There's two other people in my bed.
Was there a guy in there? I heard a guy's voice.
Yeah, that was my other cousin.
So you're sleeping tonight with your guy and female cousin. Are these like, they're the same age as you, right?
Okay. So I'm on the... Okay, if you're looking at my bed, if you're standing at the foot of my bed...
I'm not.
I'm on the right. Just imagine you are, okay?
Yeah.
I'm on the right side. My cousin Yvonne is in the middle. Her brother, my cousin Arnold, is on the left.
Why not, what's going on with the couch in the home tonight?
Oh, that's been taken up by somebody. I don't know who. And then there's two blow-up matches. There's a bunch of people in my house tonight.
This is, okay.
Family.
And this is where everybody was playing cards. At your house, or were you somewhere else? No, were you guys somewhere else, or were you at your house? That's where it was, at your house, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Good times. Glad we got that squared away. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Name this Holocaust survivor. Wait a minute.
My goodness. And Frank?
This is a Jeopardy question. I want to see.
I'm not good at Jeopardy. I'm better at Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, I'm terrible at Jeopardy too. Here's what it says, and you tell me what you think. This Holocaust survivor followed night with dawn and day. Who is blank?
Who is Anne Frank?
No, you might need to help me. Do you even know how Jeopardy questions work? Because I don't. Like, I don't get the questions ever.
They give you the answers first, silly. And
But it's
you ask the question
right.
or answer, if that makes sense.
Right, it's a riddle, right?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I just don't understand how to me it doesn't sound like I don't get it. The way each one is worded, basically.
It's kind of like he is the creator of the everlasting gobstopper. And your answer would be, who is Willy Wonka?
But it wouldn't say that. It would say, the everlasting gobstopper created by he. And then it would say, who is... But it would just be worded weird, is my point. And I think it's... Mm-hmm. And I would be confused every time, which I am. But the answer is...
That's the point.
Eli Wiesel. Wiesel.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, me either. The reason I said that is because it exists on my desk and I wanted to throw it away. And I have promised the 4 people listening that I would cover it. These questions every day.
People? Who are the 4 people? I'm curious. I know I'm one of them because I listen to all of your little...
Why? Why are they little?
I listen to your ginormous...
We won't go there. I'm listening to your ginormous broadcast. I got excited a little bit.
You should.
Here's another one, and I'm not going to tell you the answer until next time.
Okay.
And I can't even pronounce the answer, or the question rather. But the answer is this satirical, S-A-T, satirical, S-A-T-I-R-I-C-A-L. What is that?
Satirical?
What does that mean?
Like satire?
What is satire?
I can Google it. Satire. I've said that before.
All right, this satirical novelist took a more serious turn with Brideshead Revisited. What do you think? Dun, 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 dun. Who is Evelyn W-A-U-G-H? Wach. All right, so that's gone. Okay, what I have here is I have the date, and I have 4 kind of interesting this day in history, which I love. I don't know about you, but it's kind of my thing. That makes sense?
Okay, it does.
What I have is I have calendars. You pull this thing off every day, and you get to read it, and that's how you start your day, right?
Okay.
And I have 3 of them. One's a question. It's a Jeopardy thing, and the other one's this day in history, and the other one is words of inspiration, but so far I don't like them, but I thought they were good conversation pieces.
But you don't like them?
I don't like the words of inspiration calendar so far. I think they're kind of lame. The first 2, January 2nd and 3rd, and you will hear those, they were kind of Kind
Wait a minute. What day is it over there?
Oh, I'm recording it January 1st, but this is January 3rd's show I'm doing right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you blew my whole cover. See?
Oops.
No, I'm just playing. But I told you it was January 3rd. That's what I'm trying to record for, you know?
Okay, so it's the 3rd.
What I want is content to post on the day. And I've done way too much that I gave myself a certain amount of time to do a certain amount of producciones, and I have done a lot more than I needed to, so that's good because I have a little overhead up now, you know?
You're such an overachiever.
Not really. This is kind of a lame deal here. But I love it.
Wait,
It's me.
Hey,
You know?
I'm a lame deal?
You're so lame, I'm going to vomit right now.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. So yeah, it's like you're in the past.
Carry on.
You're in the past because we're recording on the 1st, but we're talking in the future on the 3rd in people's ear holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like those ear holes.
Ear holes.
They're pretty nifty.
So here's how we're going to start the next show, and I hope you can join me for as many as you can. I see you're a dedicated member of the game here, so I hope that means good things. I can tell you right now, this would be absolutely terrible again if you were not involved.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, thank you very much. So when I do January 4th, I will start it simply with the date. I'll go right into my little nuggets of history, which I enjoy. We may talk and laugh and have merry time about them. And then I will cover this word of inspiration. Hopefully we can make fun of that, pick that apart, give our own spin on them. Hopefully we can disagree heavily about certain things on certain days. That will make for great radio as well. And then I would love to get into some emails and the trivia question, which is only fun for the sake of having something else to fill time, you see.
Okay.
So what do you think? Are you beating your head against the wall wishing you never said yes? Or
Not at all. I think it's exciting.
yeah, me too. See, I think you're either as nuts as I am, or you're just like you're kind of on something. You know, what is it?
I think I may be nuttier than you are.
Nuttier. That's perfect for Life with Doug Radio.
I think so.
LWDR. You know, when I start making these fat checks, I'll have to cut a little portion off and give it to you. Just a little nugget of cheese for you. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit for the city mouse who talks with the country mouse.
I'll give you at least 49%. What do you think about that? That's a huge commission.
Yeah, I think it is.
What if I cut it into thirds? One was strictly promotional money, a third was you, and a third was me money. What do you think?
What does promotional go to?
Actually, the third is like production money. It goes right back into producing the show.
Goes back to you.
No, it doesn't go to me. It's spent on producing the show. Not for me to have a new toy, but only what purchases I would use for the show only.
But
you know, if I get
you
what
get to experience the joy of spending that money, which is totally fine with me because it's retail therapy is amazing.
Retail therapy. Listen to you. Well, here's how it is. I make.
I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally fine with that.
Google puts money into an account. When I'm ready, I go in and I have them cut that check. That check comes to me in the mail. I divide that check by 3. I'm writing you a check because I love you and because you bless this show and make it work, in my opinion, number one. And then
you're crazy.
I'm putting a third of it in my pocket, and that's me money. And then the other third is I'm spending that money on producing the show only. You know what I mean?
No, I totally get it. I was just giving you a hard time.
It's like this. If I have a contest of some sort and I'm paying the winner, or I'm paying a guest to tell their story, you'll meet people who are in hard times like, well, I'm not going to give my story, I need financial help, then that's what that money's for also. Or we'll say, courtesy of this show, we have a check for blah, 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 blah for the winner of this insanity.
You're so sweet.
Right? You got to do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like that it's been 16 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the stuff yet, which is good. That means there's a lot more here with two people, basically.
Well, I'm a
Huh?
I can, yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Is this, you all right? You got poop?
Yeah. No.
Are you freezing?
I'm good. No. I'm sitting here Indian style on a blue carpet. I'm good.
You do realize the very first episode you were on, you were recording on location 3-4 time zones away in your garage, which is, hey, that's hardcore. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking about right now? Go. Don't even hesitate.
That I'm into it all the way too.
Hey-o.
I'll freeze my buns off to be on your show because that's how amazing it is.
It's kind of turning me on right now. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Today is Friday, January 3rd, 2014. On this day in history, in 1888, the drinking straw was patented by who? Do you know? Do you know who patented the drinking straw? I'm amazed that you wouldn't know this right away.
That would be, or who is James Straw?
Who is Marvin C. Stone? Ho!
So close.
How old is the straw? I don't know, but I do know that it was patented in 1888. That's like 30 years before Titanic. Amazing. Amazing.
Okay. He could have, come up with this for, a long time ago, and then finally decided to patent it.
Finally got off his lazy inventor butt and patented the stupid thing. I mean, he was born in 1800. It took him 88 years to patent it, right? Exactly. He was probably born in 1700 and took him 188 years to finally do the patent because he's a big dummy dumb.
I got a message saying my internet was unstable. I don't know what for.
Is the signal a little goofy out there in the garage?
Apparently, but now I'm not on my internet calls. So...
You're on internet calls?
Well, I was talking over my internet, and now I'm not. I'm using my network.
I don't get it, but I'm into it either way.
Basically, I was using the Wi-Fi to make a phone call to you.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm no longer on Wi-Fi.
Let me ask you a question, lady friend.
Go ahead, my dear friend.
Did you know that in 1964, on this day in history, 1964, the Beatles made their first appearance on U.S. television in a film clip shown on the Jack Paar Show. It was a performance of the song what?
Yellow Submarine?
The song was She Loves You. Eventually, you're going to get so annoyed and be like, just quit asking me everything. Who cares? But anyways, good times.
I like guessing games.
Do ya? Okay, cool. I got another one. On this day in history, January 3rd, in 1941, the National Collegiate Football Rules Committee announced a new rule that permitted, free substitution of, is it football players or cheerleaders? In 1941, on January 3rd, the National Collegiate Football Rules Committee announced a new rule that permitted free substitution of A, football players, or B, cheerleaders.
I'm going to have to go with my girls and pick cheerleaders.
You would be wrong on that one. Bing, 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 bing. That would be A, football players. The committee announced the new rule. So there you go, dear friend. And can you guess whose birthday is on January 3rd? He was born, he's a hockey player, Bobby Hull, on 1939. I feel like some of it's just to get rid of the card and throw it away because I have no idea who that is. But I'm happy for that person.
Are you?
So yes,
I don't even know hockey players.
I thought you knew all about hockey players in a special way.
I know Carrie Underwood, the country singer, is married to a hockey player.
Get out of town.
He wasn't born in 1941.
This is 1939. Bobby Hull was born. The only thing what happened in 1941 on this day was the college football deal.
When was the straw?
The drinking straw was patented on this day in history in 1888 by a man named Marvin C. Stone. Oh!
All this manly stuff. What about let's get some girls?
Well, I'll tell you what happened in 2014 on this day in history. You sat Indian style in your garage and froze your nuggets off to be a part of Life with Doug Radio, episode 3 of season 1. And man, do you look good doing it, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness.
I did. Aren't I such a good
Hey, you sent me a picture of you brushing your teeth, and I tell you what, looking good, girl.
Gotta take care of the twofers.
Got to the little twofers. The little twofers. I love it.
Yeah.
So I want to read you something else. This is supposed to be a word of inspiration, and you tell me what you think.
Okay, I'll tell you if I'm inspired or not.
Okay. You tell me if you're expired or not. You're the funniest. I love you. All right. The character ethic, which I believe to be the foundation of success, teaches that there are basic principles of effective living and that people can only experience true success and enduring happiness as they learn and integrate these principles into their basic character. The Basic Ethic, I guess, is the name of a book.
That wasn't very inspiring. It was more of a,
It was like advice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, that was...
So the person writing this, and this comes from a book, and I'm going to kick myself all year long because I still don't know what book it's from. Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
It doesn't say.
It did say, and I ripped the cover off. This is, okay, the name of the book is 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. Yeah, whatever. So I guess it is advice to be effective in the world. You want to be effective in the world, right, Snookums?
Yeah.
Snooky-uckums.
Effective or infectious?
Infectious. Like cancer. It's not about AIDS anymore. It's about cancer. This is the 90s.
What's a said anything about AIDS and cancer.
I thought you was talking about it.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You can be an infectious person.
I'm just teaserizing you.
Infectious personality.
Yeah, girl, talk about it.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of infectious.
You're great. You're the best.
I touch you and I infect you with happiness.
You do realize that this will be your show in a matter of a month. It won't even be, hey, what did that guy say? It'll be, did you hear what she said? That'll be the thing.
You do realize you're absolutely bonkers. This is not my show.
It'll be Susanna. Oh, Susanna. All right, so it says the character ethic, which I assume is a book, movie, whatever, and the author believes it is the foundation of success. It teaches that there are basic principles of effective living. And it also teaches that people, this is supposed to be the advice right here, you and me can only experience true success and enduring happiness if we learn to integrate principles into our basic character. So what I guess it says is allow life lessons.
No principles.
Allow life principles and lessons to affect who you are at a basic level. Don't try to make it, I guess, crazier than it is. I don't know what it's saying. I'm tired.
So it's basically saying that we have no principles, so that we need to start allowing it into.
I don't think it said that. I don't think it said that. Do what?
I said I take offense to that.
You take offense to that?
I think that I have very good principle already.
Oh, I think you're a stand-up Class A lady.
Thank you.
Except for the whole... No, I'm just kidding.
We won't go there.
The only thing I have here left, I don't know if you saw this clip, but it was amazing. First of all, what's going on in your world? What do you got to bring to the Nugget Fest today?
What's going on in my world?
Your New Year's Eve, your New Year's was fantabulous, right?
It was wonderful. I spent it with family.
Your house they were rocking around the Christmas tree, or?
Well, my mom is an avid hater of live Christmas trees, so she wanted to take it down as soon as possible. So we no longer have a Christmas tree in our home.
So wait, I don't understand. You said your mom hates live Christmas trees, so she wanted to take it down as soon as possible. I don't know how those two are related.
Because I love live Christmas trees.
Oh, I get it. You had a live Christmas tree.
We had one at one
Okay,
point, yes.
I'm a little slow. Right, you're talking about this year at Christmas, or last year, rather.
Yeah, last year, 2013.
So there was no Christmas tree to rock around for the New Year's.
Unfortunately not.
Gotcha. See, I thought you were saying your mom hates live Christmas trees, and I immediately thought you had a fake one, and then you said, so we had to take it down right away, and I got confuzzled because I'm a little slow like that.
It's okay.
I got to fart. I got to fart. Do I need to do that on the show, or should I hit stop, or what?
I think you just let it out. So.
Believe it or not, my microphone smells like a colon now.
Oh my gosh. And that was right in between both my ears.
You know you're not going to be a lady after this show. You're going to change, and it's going to affect you negatively.
No.
Let me ask you a question. If you had to give a short description of me, how would you do it? Let's hear what you got to say right now on LWDR. Take it away.
Okay. Douglas Crabtree.
Dun, 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 dun,
Funny.
dun, 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 dun.
Are you listening?
I'm making music for it. I'm setting the tone here.
Douglas Crabtree is a funny individual. He has beautiful long hair.
Hey, baby.
Long hair, don't care is his motto.
Long hair, don't care.
That is so your motto. And
that needs to be that Life with Doug Radio t-shirt now. Long hair and don't care.
Long hair, don't care.
I'm writing that down right now. Go ahead. Flatter me.
He's extremely handsome.
Oh, you're lying now.
Sure. He's so amazing that I would freeze my nuggets off to sit in my garage and talk to him.
You said you're doing that for yourself, you scumbag.
And comfy. Now, I am not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you, my dear.
I thought you loved the show so much that you want to do it. That's what you told me.
I love you so much that I want to make you happy.
You're really not. You're really saving the audience. You're not, because I mean, I'm brutal just solo, so I'm telling you, this
You're not brutal.
This will become your show. I mean, fans will demand it. I can guarantee that almost.
I think you're crazy, but you say what you want, and I'm okay with that. That's why I like you.
Anyways, all right. So never mind the whole flattering me thing. Oh.
I wasn't trying to. I was just being honest.
Well, I appreciate it.
You have great teeth.
No, don't be silly.
You do. You're a big bunny. You have bunny.
Are you all right? I don't think you sound good right now. You okay?
I'm amazing right now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm good. Yeah. Are
Um.
you okay? Are you okay?
I'm the best.
You're the best.
Long hair and don't care. I wrote it down. But that's going to be a t-shirt soon.
Good.
Nobody steal it. You heard it first right here.
Long hair, don't care.
What else? Should we wrap this up? I have something that I wanted to ask you about. Have you seen the video of the chick? It went viral. I don't know if things still go viral in 2014. That might be an old word. But this news reporter, Brooke Graham, she was at a ski resort, and I'll put the video up right now.
Lesson this morning. Hey, Brooke. Hi, you guys. So I'm here with Richard and Katie from the Utah Nordic Alliance of Utah, and you guys are teaching me how to cross-country ski. So give us some bass. Okay. Yes. Now, I'm going to toss it back to you guys. I just slipped and fell, so we'll have more, but tell people the basics of how to cross-country ski. So give us some bass. Give us some bass.
Anyways, she basically it was live, and they went to her, and she's like, okay, so here I am. And then she passed out, fell backwards on her back, and then kind of like shook it off and just went right back to reporting the news like nothing happened. You didn't see that, right?
I have not.
Well, you will now, love, if you listen to this episode and watch it.
I will totally listen to this episode because I want to see how silly I sound.
That might be a bad thing. If you hear yourself, you don't like yourself, you might be less of you the next time. That would be terrible.
Oh, no.
I know. But anyways, that's all I have to bring to the table for Jan 3.
All right. January 3rd. This is what we got.
That's what we got, and that's what we're working with. And when I record January 4th, probably tomorrow, I hope you're available. You and I have drastically different schedules whenever work starts.
I will be off tomorrow.
I as well.
But I will be celebrating another cousin's birthday. it happens in a large Mexican family.
You are Mexican, ain't you?
Every day.
You are a Mexicano with all them cousins.
Mexicana.
I don't even know my brothers and sisters. You got like Mexicans, not Mexicans, but cousins and Mexicans, coincidentally.
The wazoo.
Out the wazoo. That means your butthole, doesn't it?
It could be. Whatever you want.
Might be your nose hole. All right, Dan. Well, we will reconvene, I hope. If not, I'm recording without you, and it will suck.
Oh, don't say that.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. You know I love you. And thanks
I love you too.
Thanks for freezing.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Let me ask you one thing, and then I'll say goodbye. What do you think I should do with topical news events? Because what I've learned here in the last 2 hours of recording previous episodes, it's not so easy to get your news beats in order and try to do anything in a reasonable amount of time. It's kind of difficult, unless I'm just lacking an essential tip that I need, you know? I mean, do we need like a news person or what?
On your show?
Yeah.
Do you want the news on your show?
I want the interesting news, not all the news, but you know, we could talk about Phil Robinson. We could talk about the fact that it was New Year's all over the world. That's the only thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And what else? I mean, nothing is happening, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure some pretty cool things happened today other than New Year's.
Like what? Like I farted into the microphone earlier?
Yeah, that was epic.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to do the news. It's hard to get the news going. Like, I think it's great that I have these calendar things I can pull off and kill an hour of everyone's life every day by just going over those. With you, it's even better because it's an actual conversation that makes sense to somebody. I'm just saying, I'm here without you, baby. Here's what happened on yesterday's show. I was here without you, Susie, but you're still on my lonely mind. What would you do if you walked in? I'm watching a movie now, and the scene just came up, and the dude came home, and his wife's banging his hero, who happened to be staying at their house from out of town. You know, he got a chance to meet this guy. He said, all right, you're in town, you can stay with me, but I got to go to work. This was like his all-time. It's kind of like you have a favorite rock star guy, and you... Anyways, what would you do if you walked in the house and your husband was banging the milkmaid?
Oh, you're going to ask a Latina that question?
Oh, snap. You would get a scalpel out, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd get more than a scalpel.
AK-47?
Yeah.
Right. I'm into it. That's hot.
Knives
That's hot.
and my bare hands, and I would just go to town.
You wouldn't do anything like that, though, honestly, would you?
No. I wouldn't hurt anyone, but...
I think I would go directly to the hardware store and buy new locks for the doors, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. Go ahead and finish, because you might want to get it out while you got the chance, because this is the last time you'll be in my house. You know what I mean?
Oh, I wouldn't even let them finish. I'm like, you guys can take this elsewhere. Get out of my house.
Right. If we browse through the news together online, would that be a good segment or a bad, do you think? How do you think that would go?
I think it would be a good thing.
What about now? Good idea or bad? Because I know you're outside cold.
Well, I could bring the weather report.
Why don't we get into that next episode and make it a regular deal? Let's just see how it works.
Yeah.
I may be working bugs out like all month and just trying, and the show will adapt, that's for sure. I have a feeling that January 1st show will be so much different and less evolved than the last day of the year. And this whole year will pass by and it'll just kind of morph into what it needs to be. You know what I mean?
think we're going to work out our kinks, and then everything is going to go smooth.
We're gonna get anti-kinky as we work out the kinks. I'm excited to know ya, baby. Looking so good all the time. If you want to send me a picture of you self-brushing your teeth, girl, anytime.
I know you'd like that.
You should send me a picture of your. You should send a picture of yourself brushing your teeth every day, and at the end of the year, I'll have 300 plus pictures of you. That I'm just kidding.
I totally should do that.
That's kind of psycho, actually, but it is funny.
You'd like it.
It's kind of funny in like a weird way, but you can't do it like you got to cover the sisters up. I'm not trying to be rude, but just in case. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, if you did do that, you got to keep that in mind. Because I would feel bad putting the sisters on TV. What?
Are you trying to say that I do this naked?
Do you? What, the show? Or your teeth?
My teeth.
I do my teeth naked in the shower.
I do that sometimes.
It's been a long time since I showered with clothes on. Let me just say that.
Yeah, I tried it once.
All right, I got to get your opinion about something, then I promise I'll say goodbye. You ready?
I'm ready.
I would like to own a white tuxedo coat with a black undershirt and white pants or black pants. Probably black pants. I think it would set the coat off more. And I need a pair of glasses to go with it. What do you think? I mean, would that be the sexiest thing you ever seen?
What kind of glasses?
Just regular, like, smuck glasses. Like that guy. Look at that guy. He's an idiot glasses.
I think that would be so sexy.
Think I could pull it off?
Yes. You. Yes.
Yes, me, yes. Okay, cool. I'm into it.
Yes, you could pull it off.
Alrighty. Well, that's what I have. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
I have this, I interviewed this girl, Kristen. Did I tell you about that?
No, you did not.
And I have an amazing, I'm having an amazing hour interview, but we're not even halfway done because we got interrupted and I have to call her back. And the way I'm recording this conversation right here is probably the best way to record a conversation with her, which makes me sad in my heart because I don't think I can have you on at the same time, but I think I should. I think I need to figure out exactly how to make that happen.
Oh, well, I can conference call on my phone.
Right. So if I called her and was like, hey, what's going on? Susan's going to call you.
Wait, who's going to call her?
Susie.
I actually said Susan.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's your name? Marona?
Something like that, yeah.
Hey, I said your name the other day on here, and you'll hear that. And
You did?
yeah, and I was like, it took me a second to get your name out because I just wanted to make sure I had the right one. And I swear, it's not about you. It's just one of those moments where you're like, that is her name, right? Like one of those. But it's okay if it doesn't sound believable and you think I forgot your name. You can think that if you want, but I really didn't. I would admit it if I did.
Okay.
What is it? Is it? Help me here. Is it Susan, Susie, Suzanne, Cessna, Seth?
Cessna? Isn't that a plane?
Yeah.
I could tell you my real name, but I'd have to kill you.
How about I call you Aunt Sue?
I don't like that.
Because I have an Aunt Sue.
I
have an Aunt Sue. That would be super hot. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be your aunt.
How about Sue you?
Susie what?
Susie. Can I pronounce it like that? Susie.
Or you can say Susie.
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 Like I want to go eat sushi tonight.
No, not sushi. Susie.
How about I pronounce it with a Z? Would that be okay? Susie. Can I say that?
You can say that.
I want to make sure we're still buddies. I want to pronounce it in the way that pleases you. I want to please you. I want to give you pleasure.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's perfect.
All right, Susie. Well, we will talk muy expediento.
Okay.
All right.
Hasta luego.
I'm super tired and hungry, and this episode is O to the V-R. E-R. Don't forget long hair and don't care. Coming up tomorrow on the show, we're going to be talking to our panel of 5 long-haired hippies, and the most hypnotic hippie of them all wins the Grand Hippie Prize, a brand new shopping cart for their selection of hippie gear. You know what I'm saying?